Elves made quick work of the ladders and chairs. We've got our next match already starting.
Next match is already starting. There's a change in the card tonight, Arkham. Originally, we were going to see Mick fighting FNA Ray for the #1 contender spot, but Sloth has decided that he is going to face the one for the main title, and therefore the Preacher's been bumped back down to this match.
The Preacher, again, he's got to be disappointed. After he lost his shot at the tag team belts, now he's losing his shot at a major pay-per-view for the big belt.
Oh, he is angry about this one. We don't have any control over it. The clause for the six-man over the top is you can call the match anytime and state the terms, and Sloth did it. We tried to make it up for the Preacher, give him a shot at the #1 contender if he wins tonight.
This has nothing to do with punishing the one for disobeying.
I'm not Sloth.
You had no effort or no...
Are you really ignoring FNA Ray, your favorite new wrestler?
FNA Ray is coming down. He is looking great. He showed us an amazing stamina and a willingness to do anything to break big in this business.
And really, he's shiny enough that it distracts you.
He is incredibly shiny. And you know what? I was thinking about our last match, and I was unfair to you, calling you one of the worst fathers ever. In fact, there are worse fathers than you.
You are a worse father than I am.
I was thinking I had the guys in the back make up a little list for me.
Isn't your son like an accountant or something?
He might be. He does something with numbers, either an accountant or maybe a robot.
I don't know.
There are ones and zeros, and he threatens to destroy the world. But according to the guys in the back, the Greek...
Nice gorilla press from the Preacher, by the way.
Really? You're going to try to call this match when I'm trying to mock you?
Yeah, actually I am. Did you know that FNA Ray is still shiny?
He is indeed still shiny. FNA bringing out a big match. He went to town on Sloth in that six-man. He would not back down. And though the Preacher's got to be disappointed, I'm looking forward to a great match between these two.
Oh, definitely a great match between these two. FNA Ray is a bruiser and a fighter. He's a tough guy. He's a big guy, too. I mean, not nearly as big as the Preacher, but he's still a big guy. And we're going to see a lot of high-impact moves tonight.
There was a huge splash by the Preacher. The Preacher is an accomplished wrestler, and he knows this style. We commented earlier that FNA Ray's style is a lot like Mick's.
It's surprisingly like Mick's, and I think a lot of it is I think he watched Mick back in Russia.
You know, he studied, from what I can gather, he studied especially 90s wrestlers. You're going to see that again in his style. He's going to be pulling out classic moves and that you haven't seen that often.
Oh, no, you'll see moves from him that you're not going to usually see on WET. Our wrestlers have switched up their move repertoire in the last couple years, but it should be refreshing, actually.
By the way, the Greek god Uranus is a worse father than you. He apparently ate his children until Zeus killed him.
Really?
That is a worse father than you are.
Well, that's good to know.
The family circus father, also a worse father than you.
Well, he does let his children run rampant through that neighborhood.
That's what I was going to say. He lets them run around, and he's always making them do the comic strip for him. But anyway, back to this match. There's a series of quick punches, and looks like he's going to work on that knee of the Preacher.
Yeah, I'm been actually surprised at how involved FNA has been in this. I was expecting a lot more of the Preacher controlling this match and really not giving FNA Ray a chance to act. But FNA has been able to come up with a couple good moves so far.
He has been. This has been a really exciting match, despite my general distractions.
Your total distraction, actually. You haven't called, I think, a single move yet.
I said punches.
Well, there. See, that was a DDT.
That was indeed a DDT, and he's working back on that neck. I wonder if he has a strategy. So far, I haven't really seen FNA as a technical wrestler, going for one part or another.
No, I mean, he had the DDT to start, a suplex, but, you know, I really have not seen him as a technical wrestler. He really likes to manhandle his opponent around and try and just outlast him, which is a horrible strategy when facing the Preacher, because the Preacher is not one to give up easily. He's outlasted almost every other wrestler, and you know he's never lost a submission match.
No, I personally believe he could be almost dead, and he could still probably bench press 200-300 pounds.
Yeah, and you know FNA Ray is not nearly that much, but
and the Preacher is not hardly dead that we know of
yet.
There was another quick move, FNA showing
nice running drop kick,
showing that he can, and he's going for a pin. That would be a surprise. I'm not surprised that the Preacher was not ready for this to end yet. That was too quick. A lesser wrestler, maybe you're gonna have to do something big.
Ooh, a nice hangman's elbow right to the neck. Preacher goes down hard, but comes back up quick. I'm wondering if he just didn't hit that one very well.
You know, it's hard to tell with the Preacher. You can square on, and sometimes the Preacher will just slough it off. He'll just stand right back up. He's a hard man to hurt.
Oh, very hard man to hurt.
And actually, a quick reversal.
Definitely.
A quick reversal. That was. You know, FNA Ray is showing incredible improvement, even from the 6-man. He is growing and leaps and bounds, and you can hear this crowd. They're starting to chant FNA. Initially, it was all about the Preacher, but we're getting a split crowd reaction.
Oh, definitely a split crowd reaction right now. And I think it's just that, you know, he's brought a lot of liveliness, a lot of personality, despite the fact that he can speak like 5 words of English. He has shown himself to have a huge amount of personality and a big fan base following him. He does a lot of his YouTube videos and stuff like that just put him out there, him doing crazy, wacky stuff.
Yeah, he is definitely crazy. He has done the gambit of jumping off things, of falling through things, and his matches in Russia, if you get a chance to see them, they were bloody, brutal affairs.
Bloody, brutal affairs, and usually in very obscure places. Plus, he does a lot of that extreme free climbing and hanging, which has been very popular recently.
I don't even know if that is actually what you would call free running, or if he's just hanging out. Oh, we got a quick count. Again, only a 1. The Preacher is not ready to go home. The Preacher was geared up for a title match tonight, and he's getting quite a match. But this is not the match he was looking for tonight.
No, this was not the match he was expecting to go against the one. And he was not expecting to go against a new wrestler.
Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is the Gunslinger. Yes.
Ooh, that has got to hurt FNA. Move. He's just dragging him back out into the ring. He's going to cover him.
This is over. This is over.
Oh, spunky FNA Ray gets out on the 1 count.
It's almost insulting.
And out of the ring. Preacher's like, just get out of my ring. You're not even worth being in here.
I think the Preacher took that personally. You don't get up from a gunslinger on a 1 count.
No, you don't.
Delivers it. You stay down. Oh, FNA Ray is taunting. He's calling. He's calling for a big move. He's calling for a choke slam. A big choke slam could end this.
Oh, no! He counters it. The Preacher puts FNA Ray, and now he gives it a little bit back.
He's putting a little bit on that one. That was insulting. We're getting a big Cobra Clutch backbreaker as only the Preacher can deliver. Yeah, the Preacher is definitely showing the new man, you're in my ring, you're in my territory. And that's only a 2? That is only a 2?
I think that was more of a slow count. I think FNA Ray got really lucky on that one. But the Preacher is not letting it slow him down. He's going right back at him.
The mark of a professional. He is not complaining. He is going for the body splash. He's going in for the kill. He's not wasting time arguing if that was a 2 or a 3. He's going to make it a 3.
He will make it a 3 eventually. I don't think he's going to lose this at all.
Bam, bam. A big Russian leg sweep. And FNA Ray takes back over. This has been an incredible match. This is really reminiscent of what we saw with his sister. And the high noon. That's got to be it. We're over, folks. And that was quite another long count. FNA Ray, again, like his sister, will just not go down. But this looks like it's going to.
Fall-away slam. That hurt his
get up
back.
one more
I don't
time?
know. He's
Can he
taking
get
a
up
lot of
one
damn.
more
2, 3.
time?
No. The Preacher, undefeated in the last couple months. He has been showing excellent technique. This is a close match. FNA Ray gave him a run for his money, but the Preacher technically came through. Solid performance and won.
I'm going to put you on the spot. If he had brought that game to the one tonight, would we be looking at a new champion?
I think we would.
That about your own son, with all we've been talking about and how you feel. You've always been a fair commentator in that regard. And that man right there might be hunting the champion, might be hunting the one.
I would not doubt that. The Preacher has not had a title run in a while. He was out a bit for injury, but he's come back. Even with his current injury, he's showing some amazing skill, some amazing perseverance, and I think he's going to do some amazing things this year.